Yo, what's good everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a bit since the last upload, but I've been traveling a bit on break, and now we're back, ready to fully lock in. Alright, so I got a pretty different video planned for today. Probably not the normal GeoGuessr content you guys are used to, but it's something that should be really fun. So I've headed over to lostgamer.io, and I'm gonna play some Fortnite GeoGuessr, as you could probably tell from the title and thumbnail of the video. But Fortnite is something I've actually never really played. Honestly, I'm not that big into gaming outside of GeoGuessr, but I have tried Fortnite GeoGuessr a few times in the past. Um, yeah, I think I've played this map, Chapter 1, Season 5. As you can see, there are a lot of maps, a lot of options that we can play. I think I'm just going to be playing a few of these broader chapters and maybe some of these. I'm not really sure. I don't have much knowledge about Fortnite. Let's get started. I think that this was the one I played, maybe chapter 5 or season 5. These ones have some snow. Okay, this looks a lot different now. I think it was season 5 or 6, so I'm just gonna head into this one. Um, we'll do no moving, but panning and zooming. Round timer. I'm gonna do no timer for now. And 5 rounds. 25,000.36 seconds. I don't think I'm gonna be getting any scores like that, but we'll see how this goes. Alright, first round. The first thing I notice, obviously, is this coast. The big thing about Fortnite GeoGuessr is that there's no compass that one might be accustomed to seeing in GeoGuessr. Um, Obviously, this isn't the real panorama. This is from Fortnite. We have some kind of island across the water. It's very grassy. There are like some buildings that we can use to pinpoint. A lot of these kind of like deciduous looking trees, kind of little barn looking thing, and this is very distinguishable, which is like a tall wooden tower. So I'll be looking for like sparse or kind of like interspersed trees that are kind of round like this and a big wooden tower. Let's expand this as big as possible. So obviously we're not going to be here, which is all desert and stuff. Could we be here? It just stuck out to me because these shapes of trees seem to be pretty close to what we see. We can't actually see the any of the other islands. We can only see this island. Alright, so what would we see if we were here? We would have to see a tower. I think this looks more like a village. This could be a tower, but I don't think we're gonna be here. The trees look a bit too dense, and it looks like there's a bit more urbanization going on. So let's keep scanning. Not enough trees. Some kind of golf course. Nice. Not enough trees. Um, Still just scanning. I wish this map had like the labels of the areas, whatever they're called in Fortnite. I know they're like certain names. Like Tilted Towers, I think is this. Right. I don't actually see anything that lines up perfectly. These trees are kind of similar, but that's just not really lining up. So I think our original spot is kind of looking the best, to be honest. Yeah, those trees are totally different. Let's see, one last scan. Um, I think that our best option might be this thing I zoomed into immediately over here. Yeah, so where among this would we be? There's a little cliff, a building. If the coast is to our east, that would be to the south. I guess the tower could be this, and that could be the whitish roof. Yeah, so we would be in here. Actually checks out pretty good. We're like in here somewhere. Let's look at the trees around us. I think we should just be good to send somewhere in here. And okay, not bad. 41 meters away, and we lose 100, almost 200 points there. But we're getting the right region, so that's what I'm going for. I don't care if we get a perfect score. I just want to get, kind of the right area within the map. some interesting artwork on this car. Um, so the first thing I noticed, obviously, is these palm trees and this kind of orange, like dry deserty landscape. There's kind of this big, huge volcano-looking mountain. I wonder what that is. It'd be cool if you could use like terrain mode or other kinds of map views. So I think we're gonna be in this area. We're like in a residential neighborhood actually, with some houses. All right, not that. Are those houses? Possibly. It's like a scrapyard. Okay, we should be in here then. A racetrack up here. Obviously, we're not there. We're gonna be in this residential neighborhood. And it's kind of curving up or down that way, and then it's like some kind of intersection over there. So we could be just right here. Um, that could make sense with this kind of intersection. I think I'll go for that. We should be somewhere along this sidewalk, I guess, and a perfect score. Great, 4 meters away. See, some of them are pretty easy to kind of reason out, even if you have no knowledge of the game. But yeah, you can just kind of look at the landscape and kind of landmarks around you. All right, so we got some interesting rocks, a lot of grass, some more coniferous looking trees, another hut, and some deciduous trees. So it's interesting that we have a mix of deciduous and coniferous over here, and a lot of little kind of huts. And we're right next to a big rock. Presumably that would show up on the map, so we can start scanning for kind of a grassy area. It's not coastal, it looks a bit more elevated. We can't see coast or anything like that. Um, so the main thing I'm looking for is a mix of coniferous and deciduous trees. Nothing in here is really lining up. Oh, this is interesting. Um, we have a lot of rock, but there aren't really deciduous trees. Hmm. We could be on one of these like little outcroppings, I guess. I'm not sure what those are exactly. Are there any conifers over here? Not really. Not really. Yeah, we also have like these little huts that would show up on the map. We could be in here actually. I think it's just one of these like little mountain areas. Oh, this one actually lines up pretty good. It has like multiple varieties of trees. I think it looks like we have more huts, to be honest. Hmm, not super sure here. I should probably just send it in on one of these little plateau areas. Which one looks best? Maybe this one actually. Actually, I think I'll just go here. Okay, it was the complete wrong side of the island. And where is this? It's like, oh, okay. So this area is more like dark green, and we were kind of in the light green area. I guess I could kind of have looked at the grass color and such, but all right, 1,000 points there. It's all right, but so far I think I'm doing pretty well, and this is honestly, it's pretty fun. This one I don't know about. See, here we have like the darker grass color, which I think would be more of the West Coast based on what I've seen. Um, as well as like these really old looking deciduous trees that are kind of similar to the ones we saw in the first round. And we have this kind of like abandoned research station looking thing. Um, I wonder what this is. Anyone who has played this game before, please let me know in the comments. It's kind of like a complex. We have like a lot of walls and stuff around, but yeah. All right. So on the map, this would probably look gray and white in color from above, and it's kind of dark green, so we can start from the south and then start scanning north. Um, none of these things look quite right. Yeah, that the coloration is not really quite right, but I think it should be in this western area. Ooh, what's this pirate ship looking thing? Very interesting. Looks like we got a basketball court there. Could we be in this thing? What is this? Looks like some kind of ancient ruins. Um, I think this is the thing that makes the most sense because we have these outer walls. We have these buildings around us. The color is maybe not exactly right. Maybe I'm just seeing it wrong. But we have these like kind of holes in the gates here. I'm not sure, but I'll just send it there. Makes the most sense. Okay, and it's just right in the middle of the island. What the heck is this? I don't know what area this is called, but we completely miss it. And into round five, we have this big mountain. Maybe that's like the main mountain on this island. Not sure. We have a sort of stream with like a willow and some sort of bridge. Um, and this kind of like old fortress stone looking thing. So, I think with this color of grass, we should be in this kind of middle central section. Okay, and we can look at the stream because that'll be pretty helpful. This is the only stream like running through the island. So look for a bridge as well. Could be that. But we don't have the ruins sort of thing. So I'm kind of just scanning for bridges. And then we hit some kind of reservoir. Could that be that? No, there's nothing to our east. The stream continues up here. Ooh, I think it might be this actually. But there's, oh, yeah, that would be this cover bridge up here. So we should be somewhere in this area. Let's see. How close are we? We're close to this willow tree, which I guess is that. So we should just be like right there. All right, that's a perfect score. Oh, it's actually not a perfect score. And we get 17.3K. All right, so that's pretty good for our first game on this, I think. Yeah, I would say I'm happy with that. I guess we'll try all of chapter one. No moving again. Let's do a time limit this time. We'll do 60 seconds. Alright, so this is all of chapter one now. I'm not really sure what to expect. Oh my, what the? Okay, we're on this like kind of futuristic looking apartment complex town area with some advertisements and stuff. It's pretty green though. Okay, this map is already a lot different. Could we be like somewhere in here? It's like that kind of tube thing. Oh yeah, I think that's this actually. With all of this like rocket ship travel system, like you can see like these tubes running around. So we should be somewhere in here. We're kind of on the edge of it, but I don't know which edge. We're by a gas station actually. I can't tell where the gas station is. Uh, I don't know. Somewhere in there maybe. All right, it was the other side of the area, but we get 4.5K. So I'd say that was a correct guess. And here, ooh, this is actually pretty cool looking. Overlooking the ocean. Is that there's like some desert area there and like this dilapidated building. Is that the ocean? I'm not really sure. But if it's by the desert, we could be like somewhere here along this area. And it's just one building. So I should be able to make it out. Ooh, could that be this? No, I don't think so. I'm not sure what this gray stuff is. Hmm. It could just be there. Um, Oh, my time ran out, but we were right here. There's that mansion looking thing. Yeah, I saw that, but I didn't think that was it. So kind of close there. And what the heck? We're in the middle of like a lava dungeon. Is there any red on the map? Oh, this. So we're probably somewhere in here. I don't know where the coverage is though. Maybe just in the middle of the volcano? Honestly, I'll just go for that. Nice. All right. That is almost a 5,000, but we end up pretty close anyways. So I'll definitely take that. I just looked for like lava. Um, all right. So what in the world? We have a stop sign. Looks pretty American. Have some residential American style looking houses. Um, yeah, and we have deciduous and coniferous trees here. Honestly, have no idea where this is. Can look for some kind of houses. Maybe it's here. Let's see. This house, maybe because there's a road here actually. It could be somewhere in there. 15 seconds left. Could it be that? Probably not. It's honestly kind of hard to figure this out because I don't really know what anything looks like. But we have the 5K somehow. That's just the only thing I saw that lined up. So 4950, we will take that for sure. All right, final round here. Ooh, we have this kind of lookout tower, but it's not very tall. Mostly pine trees. Have some wooden buildings. Also a mix of coniferous trees, and we have the volcano over here again, or whatever mountain peak that is. I feel like we might be in this central area again. Let me look for this little tower. Should be just like a little brown square. Is it this? Is that a lookout tower? Honestly, it's possible. Maybe up here. No, I don't like that. Okay, so if the lookout tower was that, there would be like some other buildings around. Yeah, I guess that could make sense. I'll go for it. Alright, that was the general area. We were just in the middle of this copse of trees, 29 meters away, and a whopping score of 22.5k. So that's actually pretty good. I felt like I would do worse because it's all of chapter one instead of just one season, so it's a lot more broad. But yeah, I think I did pretty well. I didn't have any that was like completely across the map, so that's pretty good. I think I'm kind of getting the hang of it. We should try, I think we'll try a full history. I don't know how the map will work because it has to incorporate like every chapter. Maybe it just changes depending on the round. That would make sense. Um, okay, we're on this like river. A lot of like weird purple stuff and like red trees, which is kind of strange. Yeah, a lot of this weird purple stuff. It looks almost like forest fire-ish, but it looks kind of like the Rockies or something, but we're on this kind of stream. Oh my, now there are a ton of streams. Why'd they make a ton of streams? Okay, so that's the purple stuff maybe. There's a lot of purple stuff. What the heck? This purple stuff is throwing me off. We're next to this bridge. The thing is, we could be there. Um, I can't tell what direction we're going, really. We could be somewhere like this. And I think that's better because the river's not splitting there. Any other bridges? I think I like that best. Ooh, okay. It's complete opposite side of the map. I wonder what all this weird purple glitchy stuff is. But yeah, this is probably one of the later chapters if I had to guess because it looks more like a lot more complex and detailed. So hopefully we don't get a lot of that because I don't really not very familiar with that type of map. Um, back in the desert, looking area. I wonder what this is. This like blue beacon thing and some kind of building there. And yeah, a lot of these desert mounds. Um, yeah, I think the map does change depending on whichever location you're in. Okay, we should be in like this green kind of area, I think. And if that's the main highway there, then we are to this way. So, presumably just under one of these buildings. Which one is it? It has like this little outpost kind of coming out a bit. Um, okay, what's the other side? I'm not exactly sure, but 34 meters away, that's a pretty good score. Um, yeah, so this map is obviously getting me a lot harder. Okay, what the heck? This is just like a literal meteor coming with like lightning and the like glass is breaking or something. It's like at the edge of the desert. There's like this little valley, dried out stream looks like, and like these historic kind of looking buildings. So if we're at the, is that a meteor? If we're at the edge, ooh, okay, that should be that because we have this cherry blossom kind of pink tree in the middle and these like tile roof buildings on the outside. I wonder what this is. That's that, obviously, but if we try to pinpoint here, should be above that tree. It's like somewhere here. Okay. Pretty nearly a 5K. But that was a nice solve. I just figured that we were on the fringe of like the yellow area and the green area. Okay, this one's actually pretty cool. We have a lot of purple trees, palm trees, and it's like this river delta, but a lot of palm trees, but we're clearly in the desert area. Um, Kind of like a Filipino or Indonesian architecturally looking building, to be honest. Okay, so this map is crazy. What season is this? Looks pretty cool though. But the driest area looks like this. Ooh, it should be that because we have these purple trees and the green stuff on the other side. This river, pinpointing wise, should be like, no, like here. Yeah, something like this, I would say. Let's just look around this, round. It's pretty cool. Like all the seasons are so different, it seems like. All right, 4,900, that's pretty solid. But in a full history, we're seeing a pretty good variety of stuff here. Okay, we have these like huge mountains, but that's across the water. So we should be by the coast. Okay, there's like this really deep, dense forest here, and we're kind of on like a rocky outcropping with some buildings. Oh, okay, this actually has labels. Is this like one of the earlier seasons? I wonder. But I have to look for like a dense kind of looking forest. It would honestly be helpful if they like showed other islands so I could kind of line up the mountains, and of course a compass would be really helpful. That might be Wailing Woods. So what would that mean? That would mean that we're south of it. Yeah, on one of these rocky areas. It looks like there are buildings there. Does that make sense? Yeah, I will just go for this. Right, yeah, the right vicinity. Alright, that was the fifth round, and we got a 21K, basically, which I would say is honestly pretty solid, given that it's like a full history of Fortnite. So, like, there are like all the locations and seasons and stuff. Alright, so we got like a 23K on all of Chapter 1, I think. Maybe let's try Chapter 3 or Chapter 2. Let me try like a speed round. Actually, I'm gonna try N. That could be fun. And then time limit 60 seconds. Yeah, on all of chapter 2, this could be pretty fun actually. Um, yeah, maybe then the last round I'll do chapter 3 with 30 seconds maybe. NPC 10 seconds on Fortnite would go crazy. Okay, what the heck? There's like a huge UFO above me. This map looks pretty cool. Is it this? No, that's what? It's like this weird like dragon metal structure looking thing. I wonder what all this purple stuff on like the more recent maps represents. I still have no idea what this is because nothing is really coming up on the map. I guess I'll just go there because that kind of makes sense. Is it one of these things? It looks like a nuclear reactor almost. Um, I mean, this honestly doesn't really make sense, but I guess I'll go for it. Oh, okay, we were nearby. I wonder what that thing in the sky was because it didn't really show up on the map, but we get 3,000 points. NPC is probably going to be pretty tough. It's going to be harder to line things up, especially if we're like facing away from the ocean, so I wouldn't know if we're like next to the sea or not. Sort of plumage trees and like autumn looking trees and like some more deciduous trees. To whatever direction this is, we're looking into more of like a town. Okay, what the heck is this map? It's funny, every time I open a new map, it looks so different. Okay, these orange trees should mean we're near one of these areas, in theory. Could be that little town area. Um, it could be this, actually. I might like that better. Yeah, because what the direction we're facing is mostly green, so we wouldn't see all of this yellow stuff. I think I like that. Okay, that was nowhere near the orange stuff, but alright. I guess it was just autumn in that season. Alright, this is pretty beautiful. It kind of looks like Colorado or something, or Wyoming. We're on like a very blue stream. Um, this feels like that one round that I had earlier. Or was it the one, it was on the river next to the bridge. But we have some buildings across the river. It's mostly coniferous trees, but I can't really make out too much. Maybe somewhere over here. Does that make sense? Um, it might be this side because, yeah, because we have the snow to this direction. Oh, that actually might make sense. There are these like snowy mountains. Alright, so where could we be? Is the river's bending a bit? I think we go like here, right? Okay, it was like in this lake area. And yeah, we were looking at these snow-capped mountains. It's kind of like on an island. I thought it would just be the river, but I guess not. Um, okay, we're like, is that car driving on the left side of the road? Um, we have these like autumn trees again, next to a road, next to a little wooden house thing. The first thing that jumped out at me was like this area. The road does look pretty curvy. I wonder if there is like a little outpost looking tower. Maybe this actually. Ooh, is that like the truck we're looking at? Possibly be it. Possibly. Um, we would be like here, I guess. Alright. If it's not that though. Yeah, I wonder if the cars that show up on the map are actually the same as the ones that you see. But I mean, I'll go for this. Ooh, nice. That was actually the truck we were looking at. And this little outpost, 32 meters. That's our best guess by far. And I'll definitely take it for NMPZ. Okay, this is really different looking. Ooh, on this other distant island, it looks like we have like a cool looking civilization. It'd be cool if they made like an expansion game or something with like other islands. Maybe that's a really dumb idea. So it's like really sandy and a lot of palms. This area is sandy, but it doesn't look very tropical. There's also some kind of like isthmus of sand like sticking out into the water a bit there. So we could also look for that. There aren't really any palm tree looking things, to be completely honest, that I'm seeing. But it has to be just somewhere in here, right? Maybe here, actually. Ooh, maybe this is best. I don't really have enough time to like look at the compass much, but okay, we're just in this little lagoon. Yeah, just on one of these islands. But game summary, I scored 16.5K, which is pretty good for NMPZ. But let's just run it back one more game and we'll do well, 10 seconds is too much. I won't know what I'm doing. We'll do 30 seconds. I'm just curious to see what the high score is for like 10 seconds NMPZ. What? 25K 41 seconds for 10 seconds NMPZ? Okay. I'll do I'll do no moving on 30 seconds. All right. All of chapter 3. I'm not sure if I've had any rounds in chapter 3 yet, but probably have. Ooh, what's this? It's like a weird blue looking thing, but we're like in this kind of delta, rivers flowing out to the sea, and it's like mostly dry. Is this, wait, is this a repeat? I had a round like right there, right? That was over there. So we have to be like here, right? You're tripping. I think I've had this same area before, right? Alright. Yeah, it was just on the edge of this little peninsula, 18 meters away. I mean, the scoring is pretty strict because the map is so small, and you have to get like within 10 or 8 meters probably to get a perfect score. What the heck? We have a lot of windmills, and we're by the ocean. Windmills should be pretty easy to find. We're kind of in a green, terracey area. Or are these windmills? No, they're not. Where are the windmills? Um, what? I didn't find any windmills. I just guessed somewhere here. Okay, what the heck? Oh, it was on this little island. Yeah, that makes sense, but I guess I got the region guess without being able to pinpoint. I mean, I guess I'm getting the vibes down more, which is I'm just not like completely familiar with everything yet. Okay, we have this like weird temple kind of thing, and we're at like a river delta with like island. Are we like somewhere here? No, it's not that dry. Um, maybe somewhere here. Is there like an old temple? I'm not really seeing anything to be honest. Ooh, okay, I guess that was the temple. We didn't commit, but I mean, I got the right area. I'm doing pretty well in this actually, better than I expected. 30 seconds, it's putting a lot more pressure on me. What the There's like someone's lower body, looks like, and a lot of some interesting looking trees here and really colorful. I feel like we should be, oh, maybe here somewhere. Yeah, there's a lot of yellow. That could make sense, right? I think I just send this. Oh, okay. It was on the opposite shore, but we get the right area. And final round, we're going into it with almost 18K points. And it's dry, but again, we see these purple trees, which means we're going to be somewhere in this area. We're a little bit farther back, though. We're not right on the river. And next to this kind of Tatooine looking thing, it should be that round building. Let's see, what else do we have here? Unless it's that. I don't know. Okay, yeah, we'll just right in this area and we get 48K points. Or I mean 4.8K. So we end up with a whopping 22.6K points in total. I would say that's a pretty good result. I mean, we probably averaged like 20K or something like that, which I'd say is solid for my first time playing it. Alright, so yeah, that's gonna be all for today's video. Hope you tune in next time. This video was something different, not quite Geoguessr, but I guess it is Fortnite Geoguessr. We had a lot of fun playing actually. I think that I'm like more familiar with the Fortnite world and maybe next time I'll try one of these like other games that they have on this website. They have like Red Dead and Zelda and stuff. Like I don't really know any of these games super well, but I think playing Fortnite was pretty fun. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.